We just made it with a lot of love.
The final installment of Money Heist is here, and the making of was filled with real explosions, major floods, extensive actor preparation, a mystery ending, and a drowning drone.
¿Cómo se cierra algo tan grande?
We've got a whole lot of spoilers ahead, so watch on at your own risk.
Sí, ¿qué le vamos a hacer?
Hay que buscar la densidad del oro puro.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Ver entonces esos 90.000 kilos cuánto pueden suponer en volumen.
Super straightforward. Turns out if anyone wants to rob the Bank of Spain, it's totally possible using existing techniques and pipelines underground.
Esto es real, se puede hacer. Lo que él propone se puede hacer.
We wouldn't be surprised if the bank was tightening up their security after this one. How many shows have an expert naval engineer on their team? Luis Ramón Núñez was the real brain behind the whole heist operation.
Hice un cálculo completo, es decir, utilizando las ecuaciones básicas de la mecánica de fluidos.
Thanks to Dr. Núñez, they solved how to complete the heist in a mere 5,000 seconds, or an hour and a half. Extra impressive considering when the work began, it would have taken about 4 hours. Working so hard to bring the epic aerial shots of the show to life was tiring, so the drone was in clear need of a break.
¿Sabes el clásico olor a dron quemado? Pues olía eso.
The drone, camera, and all took a dip in the river and started sinking. This wasn't such a fun day on set for a very good reason. When they couldn't find an oil drilling rig to film in Norway,
tuvimos que conformarnos con una que estaban arreglando en Canarias.
The big difference was the reality of the temperatures. The actors sweat through heavy warm costumes in 91-degree weather. Meanwhile, the crew got to enjoy the sunny skies relaxing in t-shirts and shorts. CGI took care of adding all that ice into the water after.
Viene ahora la melancolía del arte.
Vaya viaje, ¿no?
It was the end of an epic series. You know they went all out. All those major explosions on the show? Yeah, they were the real deal.
El último mes de rodaje fue muy intenso y muy fuerte.
If there was going to be treasure to find, the Money Heist team had to bury it, and well, yes, that's an entire house they're lowering to the ground.
Lloré mucho. Lloramos todos mucho.
The last scene the team filmed in the real helicopter was emotional to say the least.
Cuando dijimos, ha valido, ¿no? No querían salir del helicóptero.
This scene was all tears and celebration.
Se quedaron en el helicóptero haciéndose fotos, dándose abrazos.
We all know who the real star of the show was. The Great Dane on set turned out to be a not-so-great co-star, though. It clearly got jealous of these two smooching. The production team couldn't really believe what the writers were proposing they actually do.
Estaba loco, eso que era.
Literally flooding the set so that anyone who walked into it had to be wearing tall rain boots made the already giant space feel even bigger with the gorgeous reflection in the water. It was definitely annoying, but the production team gave those writers credit because this was epic. Need to smoke in the rain? Oh, no problem at all. All it will take is a dedicated art department that will light a cigarette themselves and transport it to an actor on set under an umbrella, and then have the actor hold the lit cigarette incredibly unnaturally while trying to casually smoke it, all without letting the light go out.
Sí, es marca de la casa, complicarse la vida, sí. Totalmente.
Que sea algo de mucho, mucho baile.
Shots, whiskey, singing, and dancing. All key ingredients to make the Hake Scene happen.
¿Quién ha sido el gracioso o la graciosa?
While it was a ton of fun, there were some downfalls.
Creo que ha sido uno de los ejercicios más grandes que he tenido que hacer jamás.
¿Sabes lo que os digo?
Para no reírme en escena.
Nos odian bastante el resto de departamentos y es lógico.
When the production team got a new script, the first task was to figure out just how many huge sets they'd need to build and then, of course, tear back down.
Es que no voy a llegar a tiempo a hacer este nuevo decorado.
Somehow they did, and at this point in the game, no plan was too big to pursue. This epic kiss was filled with intense feelings on the scene.
No recuerdo lo que hicimos.
The Berlin and Palermo actors had such a strong connection from the beginning, making this kiss that much more powerful. While it was an iconic moment, obviously these two had a lot of fun anyway. The Toledo actor used a pretty unique method to get all his lines and actions into his body. He made the whole process real physical on a treadmill in his home. That's not all though. Fernando Cayo had some other tricks up his sleeve.
La música, por ejemplo, es de las primeras cosas que he utilizado siempre.
All it took was some earbuds and the right song to get the actor into the perfect mode, possessed and influenced by rhythm.
Vale, esa sería una. ¿Os sirve?
3 minutes, Pedro.
Alonso wasn't a painter before he started Money Heist, but over the course of the show, he created countless pieces of art, using it to help him focus and visualize Berlin's journey.
Conectar directamente con la corriente profunda de las cosas que nos mueven.
Before takes, Alonso could be found immersed in a piece of art he was making because it provided the perfect headspace for performance. The professor is so precise that even getting dressed became an integral ritual for Alvaro Morte. Shoes, then pants, then belt, but without fastening the pants yet, shirt. Tie left undone, roll up sleeves, tie the perfect knot no matter how many tries it takes.
Que el pico de la corbata tiene que estar justo a mitad de la villa del cinturón.
Glasses on with both hands like a mask. Why so many specific details though?
Es una forma como de irme metiendo en el rollo que tiene que tener el profesor.
Freckles, a wig, and blue contacts were all Najwa Nimri needed to play Alicia Sierra. The actress loved working with the wardrobe department, trying on countless costumes and asking the makeup artists to give her more and more freckles. Nimri knew exactly what she needed to bring Sierra to the screen, and does she ever make an impact? Luka Peros speaks Croatian, English, German, Spanish, and Serbian fluently, so he became the go-to dubber for his own character. Lucky for the team that he loved getting to do all the dubbing himself.
Vamos grabando justo ahora el doblaje de Marsella en 5 idiomas.
Just imagine playing your own part in 5 different languages. No one knew how the series was going to end until the final hour of filming. The writers really struggled to create a finale that they thought would do justice to the show.
Había que rodar, nos estaban pidiendo el guión y no teníamos el final.
No duermo de la vergüenza que me da lo que tenemos pensado, no tenemos final.
Luckily, everything fell into place beautifully in those final moments on set.
De verdad se acaba.
La verdad es que es una sensación de melancolía muy grande la que tengo.
This series finale definitely did the show justice.
Claro, eso es lo bonito.
Now we're just excited in anticipation of Berlin's spin-off series.